Good afternoon. You're watching Money Control. I'm Karunya Rao. With me on the phone is Manisha Gupta.
On the phone. By your side.
By my side, but on her phone. So tell us, what are the numbers you're checking today? Because tonight will be Fed results. Tomorrow is the US GDP. There are some developments in China that we're tracking. So tell us all about it and how it impacts metal prices.
Yeah, life was easy when you were looking at demand and supply numbers.
Yeah.
It is just so more complex now. But yes, today is the US Fed, and 11:30 is going to be a very important time for us in the evening tonight when we do hear those numbers come in. 75 basis points, as we've been discussing, and everybody has been saying, has been factored in. The big knee-jerk reaction will come in if we see 100 basis points. But the markets, everybody that I have been speaking to says, oh, we moved on. It's about the September meeting now and what happens there.
Yes, I heard that this morning also.
Yeah, so that's what the street is moving to. So it doesn't really end today. The markets will yet again start getting jittery on how much can happen on September. How will the December end? So yes, that is where the focus is. And as you said, you have the US GDP number coming in. You also have the US jobless data coming in. And yes, most importantly, when you look at metals, it is the Chinese meeting as well today, where a $44 billion worth of infra fund could be given to real estate developers. So that would tell you on where the metals are headed. But we have seen metals sold up so much that any good news will
Especially China demand. I mean, $44 billion worth of stimulus for real estate. It's really, it has the potential to really pull up the prices.
It does, and that is the expectation that the markets are taking in right now, and is the reason that yesterday's 1 to 2% of a gain have kind of extended today as well. So until now in Asia, we have seen gains continue. European markets also seem to be buying metals right now, and then especially for copper, it's also about the kind of lower output that most of these important or big names have put out on. So whether it's about Chile, whether it's about Codelco, whether it's about Vale, everybody is talking about lower production guidance for 2022 because one, the demand's not there. Two, the new projects which are supposed to come in have not come. And because of the lower prices that we are seeing, the expansions, the cost of production, the profit, margins, everything has been on a hit, and there is no impetus really to go out and produce more.
But we have spoken about in general with market experts that 100 bips could actually send the markets into a tizzy. Will commodities also mirror that kind of a fret or that kind of a panic if there is indeed 100 bips hike?
Oh, well, absolutely. I think if that really happens, you will see a bigger sell-off then coming into the markets. Okay. And that is when you will start looking at September on what it has to offer as well. As of now, especially with the IMF global growth cut as well today, the only thing that's keeping the market still stable, and you haven't seen a sell-off after the MF thing, is that 75 basis is factored in. These numbers have been factored in by the markets already. And from here, some consolidation is what you can see. So even after that buying yesterday, we haven't gone in for a sell-off. There is still some more buying coming in for metals. Yes, the long positions are still at 2 or 3 year lows. But the important point is that even as a short covering is not happening, but the fresh longs have definitely started coming into the market. So the new buyers at these lower levels are buying.
So, needless to say that if there is a sell-off indeed in many of these base metal prices, there will be an equal disappointment or an equal weakness seen on the stock prices as well of miners and of producers.
So it's going to be a very difficult next 24 hours to trade this market. One, ahead of the Fed, and then two, as a reaction to what Fed has done, reading into those languages, commas and nitty-gritties and digesting all of that. So the next 24 hours is going to be quite tough. But as of now, from where we stand, if it is 75 basis points, then you can hold on your positions till tomorrow. If not, then yes, it's going to be a whole new world.
God bless American economy and the rest of us.
And us.
Chalo, let's see how things will pan out. Tonight, definitely 11:30 p.m. is when the FOMC outcome will be released. So all eyes on that. And like Manisha said, tread very carefully if you're trading with metals at this juncture. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We'll be back again at 1 o'clock tomorrow with a fresh update on commodities.